Good morning, it is Jane with Battle River Homesteaders. It is August 4th, 2021, and I thought that today I would do a greenhouse garden update. I was going to start doing one weekly because we are now, compared to the last video we did of our greenhouse and garden, everything has just exploded. It's almost time to harvest. I'm super excited. Today I think me and the kids are going to grab some buckets and we're going to go raspberry hunting. One of my goats is tethered. I can see her from my front window right now. She's eating my Saskatoon bush. So obviously she got tethered somewhere wrong. But I'm not going to stop her. Maybe it will be good for the bush. I know a lot of people say goats kill a lot of things, but maybe they'll produce better if she strips the bottom ones and the nutrients can go all the way up. I don't know. But I'm super excited to show you my garden and our raspberry haul. It's going to be a wonderful day. I guess don't forget to follow along on our journey. I have made my way out to the garden. I know there's weeds that need picked. Last week we had my nephew and then we went camping. I just haven't got to it. And then I started rotary tilling it down here. I started rotary tilling down here and I did 2 paths, and then over here is just too dry. My rotary tiller wasn't doing anything, so we're going to water it tonight and then I'll finish rotary tilling it when it's cooler. But this is my garden update. So my beans, we have flowers and we have actual beans that are ready to harvest. All down there. Then we have tomatoes, which are up to about my knee tall, or my thigh, I guess they're taller. But don't worry, I'm in my bathing suit. But then we have peas that some are ready to harvest, some are not. But the ones that are ready to harvest, I'll harvest this evening when it gets cooler out. Pick the weeds while I'm at it. Then we have more beans. My peas and beans are kind of growing together. I'm not sure where my peas... Oh, because my beans have attacked them. But more peas. Beans on this side. Not flowering yet. Ouch. Grab these weeds out while I'm here. Why not? I have no idea what these weeds are, but they're sticky and they suck. And then we have more beans. Oh, they're starting to flower. So we have, very, very little beans starting. So we're actually, got my tomatoes, they're flowering. This year we're actually, I think, going to get a decent harvest off of our garden. Our spinach, is growing good. I think this is a weed. We'll pick that while I'm out here. Spinach is growing good. Of course, my kids want to fight. Don't want to pick my spinach. So our spinach is growing. I think I'll do a cut so it doesn't go bad and give it to the rabbits. Give them some leafy greens. Same with my lettuce. Give it a cut because it is very, very high and something's starting to eat it. So I'd rather... We can't eat it fast enough. We grew a poop ton. So I'm going to cut it, give it to the rabbits. More tomatoes, they're starting to flower. We have lettuce. I have no idea what's in here. I have no idea. I believe, once again, like I said before. Then we have our onions. I need Josh to pick weeds. I cannot pick weeds, unfortunately, because I'm super crazy allergic and I break out in a rash. More tomatoes. Our carrots are finally starting to come up. So that's exciting. I don't know what they'll be like. I have to be careful what weeds I touch. I don't want to get itchy. But our carrots are finally starting to come up, which is very exciting. This one I should be okay to pull. I don't understand weeds. They just come so quickly. So quickly. What is this? This is a weed. And then I believe Josh said there's carrots in there. And then from about here, that way is just weeds, so I'm going to rotary till it. Josh needs to pick these, but we have potatoes in there. Next year, I'm going to be very diligent on our weeds because this is ridiculous. It is stupid, actually. But don't get me started on how all these weeds grow so quick. That whole row I'm going to take out because there's nothing growing. And then we have our corn is starting to grow. It's about hip high, which for August is not swell. My sunflowers, tomatoes, and then my zucchini and cucumbers are not doing so well, but that's probably because of the weeds. But we'll see. They are finally starting to flower. So let's go check out my greenhouse. My tomatoes planted along the house. I'm going to give them some water. Some are starting to flower. I think my guinea hens have been eating them. But they've grown substantially. My sunflower, next year I am starting so much earlier. Sunflower. And then we have, I don't know what these are. I don't know. Should have put in. But they're growing. And my watermelon are growing. Whatever these are not growing, I'm not really worried at this point. But there's them. They're doing all right. I think I'll water them. I was just going to let them do whatever happens. But I feel bad, so we will water them. Then we have some hot peppers I'm going to transplant today. Hey, can you share ball? Peppers. These are lupins, I think. I don't know. And my other peppers, they all need watered. I have not watered today. I'll water tonight. And then here is my random, what I've done. Josh and I are going to get a bunch more of these or build them, whatever one's easier this winter. And next year we're going to put our pumpkins all in them because you will see in a second. These desperately need watered, so I water them. But we have some watermelon, we have tomatoes, watermelon, squash, cantaloupe in here, tomatoes. So I'm actually super happy with how it turned out, but it desperately needs water. I guess it didn't get enough with the rain. And then we have this one. Looks sad, it needs rain. Okay, my greenhouse needs watered. Always needs watered when I do these. But look at this basil. Holy moly. Look at it. It's going to flower, so I'm going to pick all that off. Our parsley. My watermelon. Okay, I'm just going to show you my greenhouse. It needs watered. I can't even walk in here. We have cantaloupe in here. Squash. No, these are squash. These ones are cantaloupe. My watermelon are taking over my pumpkins, but my pumpkins kind of died over there, so that's okay. We have more pumpkins. Ridiculous. My tomatoes. I told Josh I need to get in here all sorted out. They all need water. They look a little limp right now, so I'll water them tonight. But my tomatoes. We have my bell peppers. But my tomatoes are actually starting to produce. So it is August 4th, and we have produce in here. So I'm feeling pretty happy about that. My my pumpkins, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them. They're just growing wild. But so that is my August 4th, 2021 garden greenhouse update. Now I'm going to wait till it cools off because it is hot. What does my thermometer say? Woo! We're at about, why won't that focus? 33 in here. So it's flipping hot. So I guess that's what? 90 Fahrenheit and 32 Celsius, give or take. But I'm super excited. Anyways, thanks for following me this week on my garden update. So I planted a bunch of the tomatoes and I got rid of a bunch of tomatoes. There's too much for me. I was overwhelmed. The greenhouse was way too full. So everything is now planted and in, and we'll get you an update pretty quick here of how it's all going. Bye. Thanks for watching.